Okay, what I want to do today is some guys are having a hard time keeping their microns low when they're doing their decay test. It keeps rising too high, and so you're not sure, what's leaking. You already did your pressure test and it passed, so you're going, what's going on? So there are two different variables here. One, pressure test pushes on your joints, and vacuum sucks on the joints. So there are two different pressures altogether. So that could be an issue with your system, but it might not be. It might be the tools itself. So you want to test the tools first. I showed you last week about testing all your hoses and all the tools under nitrogen pressure test. That's fine. Now I want you to do the same kind of test with the vacuuming, because both pressures are completely different. So test your system like this, okay, which will be, it has your, if I can show you this. Okay, I'm going to show you a little closer view in a second. So I want you to test it like this, and that way you'll be able to know whether it's your tools or not that's giving you trouble, okay? Okay, so what you want to do is you have, I think you have 3 of them now. So you want the 2, you just choose 2 you want to use. It doesn't matter which ones are which. So these ones you can come with the 5/16 adapters, but we don't need them, okay? So what we want to do is just simply hook up one of yours to here. It doesn't matter which one, because that doesn't really do anything. All we're using it as is just an attachment to our vacuum. We have it set up on the 1/2 inch, or the 1/4 inch, I mean. And so it just normally goes over to 1/4 inch. So take one of your 1/4 inch valve core removal tools and put it on there. Don't matter if it's the kind you don't like or anything, because it doesn't do anything for us at this point. We're going to test these 2 valve core removal tools with this micron gauge. So turn on your pump, watch that thing, get it as low as you want. As soon as you get to the low as you're going to go, valve it off. Okay, so you're going to valve it off. That is now your system, and this system should stay there and not go down at all, because it's not reading a system that has non-condensables in it. There should be no non-condensables in this system, so it should stay at whatever low you have. It should stay there, and then that's one way of testing. You can, before you do that, you can run this a couple times if you need to. You can just test the first one all by itself. So this system's still running, it's on, and this is on. Doesn't matter because you have it capped off. Okay, so then this one here doesn't change anything. But so the system goes like this, it goes up to here, and it continues up through here, and it's valved off just here, and see if that holds. And if that does hold, then you can just run your vacuum again and run it all the way through, and then turn it off with this one here and see if that holds. Okay, that way you'll know for sure you have no micron loss through your tool system. It is in your mini split, but if it's failing here, then that means it's in here and not your mini split. Okay. And this is the normal configuration that you'll have on your mini split. If you look at the black valve core removal tool on the bottom that's touching the pump, that would be your mini split. And then on top of that, you go right to the top of that valve core that's hooked to it. You can see the cap. That's where your hose would be. Okay, so that is your normal system right there for a mini split. So that way you're testing the entire system the way you use it on a mini split. And if it holds microns, then it's your mini split. If it doesn't hold micron value, then it's your tool system. You've got to figure out one by one which one it is. And I already showed you that.